Hello there. Welcome to another General Collective live reading. Thank you so much for joining us. For the two of you in here already, I appreciate you and the like. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. This is going to be a General Collective live reading. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. If this doesn't resonate with you, check out with some of my other readings. Oh, okay, one sec. Unstable connection going already. So let's just hope. I was going to read chat on my phone, but I think we're going to have to leave that because apparently it can't handle it. Yeah, all okay. My dad had his operation yesterday. He's still in hospital. I'm hoping he's going to be okay. We'll see. I haven't had a chance to speak to him yet, but fingers crossed. So for the people that have joined us, we're going to wait a few minutes. If you're watching my brother who dropped him off, and is due to pick him up, so we'll have to see how he's getting on. So that's my situation. It's my mum's birthday today, so my brother forgot her birthday. It's just gotta make it up. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. It's actually quite a nice day today. I've got the fan on, so I can actually function when I'm charged, and I think, as far as I'm aware, we're going to be able to move around at some point fairly soon, unless, you know, they're trying to encourage everyone to use restaurants and stuff at the moment. Hello, Gigi. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining us. So, yeah, this is the situation. They've lifted quite a lot of travel restrictions to parts of Europe. And as far as I'm aware, beginning of August, I think they're saying lockdown is going to be, you know, for other places that are going to be sort of opening. So apparently that's the deal. But again, things change all the time. We've still got some areas of the UK that are in lockdown. So yeah. So hopefully you guys are also finding a little bit less restrictions where you guys are as well. Slowly moving forward. But again, I'm just not really expecting anything at the moment because of the energies. So yeah, apologies if the internet is a little bit up and down. I'm not sure why that would be, but I was going to read chat on my phone, but yeah. So yeah, so later on we're going to be obviously uploading Gemini's reading for the second part of July. And yeah, we're obviously not doing healings at the moment. The healings are on pause at the moment. I'm being advised not to do or not to offer healings at the moment, just so people can recalibrate. So again, you'll probably find in the description box that's been removed. So I'll update you if and when we resume in that again. So let's see. Let's start shuffling these cards. We're going to use the Good Tarot today. Let's see what is going on. For some reason I'm getting is it Wuthering Heights? You know that song? It's like an 80s song. Hello Joanna, hope you're doing well. Yeah, for some reason I'm hearing that song. It could be relevant to someone. Have a look at the lyrics. Yeah, something about Wuthering Heights. I think that's the actual title of the song as well. Right, let's have a look. Let's see what messages are waiting to come through. What is going on here, please? Spirit, what is really happening? Is someone having issues on the left side of their body? Why am I getting something about tissue, skin tissue on the left side of the body? I'm not sure if it's you or a female. It could be a mother. Someone's having issues on the left side of the body. I've got the 5 of Wands here. We've got this is a time for quiet contemplation. Ow! That incense just landed on my foot. This is time for quiet contemplation. There are too many conflicting energies. Is that your mum? Yeah. Yeah, we need. Is she able to move around? Is she? What's her mobility like? So she's able to move around. Is she? Is she good at? Is that is she fairly able? Is there a high mobility, or because I feel like we need to move her around a bit. I would because I feel like I don't know if she's usually sat down watching a lot of TV or something, but I want to move her around a bit more here. You help her, bless her heart. Ow, that incense keeps dropping on my foot. Do you do any chakra cleansing with her? Do you know how to chakra cleanse? Because she's it's her left side that we need to look at, but there's a lot of yeah, it's we need to like try and it's going to be difficult because I feel like her mobility is difficult. We need to give her some things that are going to be providing a bit, because I feel like she's very low mood at the moment. We need to give her some things that are providing her a little bit of hope here. It's like we need to uplift her a little bit. We need to uplift her because also stomach situation going on as well. It's like where her joy centers close. Like there's something around her day-to-day joy. If she sat watching a TV, try and put some music on, like Solfeggio music in the background. If you type on YouTube, Solfeggio music, SOLFEGGIO, and play that in the background, maybe when she's doing bits and pieces or in her room before she sleeps. It's like her energy levels are very, we need to uplift her a little bit. Find different things that are, put some nice flowers in her room, or run her a nice bath salts. We need to uplift her energy, because if she's not able to be mobile, we need to uplift that energy. The vibration needs to raise, because this lady's I get it. I mean, I would be. I mean, to be honest, I did when I had my 3 years when I was stuck in a bed. It's not easy. We need to find simple pleasures to lift her energy a bit here. All right. Whatever her passion is, focus on that. So if it's music, focus on that. Yeah. We need to be having other ideas as to sort of lifting that energy. It's like she's holding on to a lot of pain here. All right. So we need to kind of have a look at what we can do, think outside the box, because it's like whatever's going on, it's great. You guys obviously are working very hard. But in order to see a shift, we need to think outside the box a bit here. That's what I'm being told. So we've got 5 of Wands, which is a lot of conflicting energies here. And I feel like people are kind of sat, doubt. There's a doubt. There's a lot of doubt. Am I seeing what I'm seeing? Is this actually a real opportunity? Is this going to be for me? Well, yeah, that's not surprising, isn't it? Is this opportunity for me? Is this going to work out? It's like people are... This is distraction. There's also an energy here of people being bombarded with expectations from other people. So I don't know if someone's got a few kids that are constantly on them, literally on them 24 hours a day. And I get it, they're children, they're babies, but this is like someone who's not getting any time for themselves or any rest. I'm just hearing she wishes she could turn back time. She wishes she could turn back time. And I keep hearing this regret. I don't know who this is for. It could be for a collective group of you. But someone's got some regrets, and they're trying to make a move about... And there's this longing as well. This is a mourning. This is people mourning an old life. This is an energy of mourning an old life. But do you know what? can you see she's a bit, she's sort of a little bit disillusioned almost. So she's just sort of sat waiting, but these energies are bringing new. She's a bit reticent. She doesn't know if she wants them, but there's 4 opportunities here, 4 wands, which are going to bring security and stability. But I don't think people are aware of that. So if you're feeling in this energy of the old, looking at the old, very nostalgic, you've got some stability coming in, but I don't think you're either not recognizing it or it's not come through just yet. But when it does, you'll know. Now, 4 of Wands can mean commitment. Yeah, 4 of Wands can mean commitment, stability. It's also the 1111 card, so it's like a portal. Be very careful of buying into this, and I get it. It's easy done, because the reality we're being shown here looks pretty hardcore. But there's a veil that's being lifted, and beyond that there is a much better sense of you, of your growth, of your path. Now, I get it. It's like, but when do we get to that point? When do we get to that point? We get to that point when we are ready and when we have shed what we need to shed. Now, it's going to be different for everyone. Is it loss? Is it grief? Is it an old life? Is it everyone's going to be different. Everyone will resonate with that differently. But the important thing is to stay in touch with yourself. Because we're mourning a life. This is, I'm going to be honest with you. Looking back when I was ill in bed, I'll be honest with you, the way I'm feeling now is I kind of feel like it was firstly an initiation for me via shamanic sickness, but it was also to try and get me to a point where I was ready for this part, because then I know what's coming. And I did have days where I was like, I'm not doing this. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I'm not good. You need to show me what's ahead. Now, this is the thing. I was seeing the reality around me where everyone was getting on with their lives. Everyone was happy. And there was me sat here going, is this a joke? I can't move. Like, is this going to be my life? But the normal, it shifts. And even if you feel like there's, it's the drudgery of this kind of same monotonous, I promise you that this is temporary. I promise you this is temporary. Everything has a shelf life, including this, way you're viewing things or the way you're feeling. Now, you've got to remember there's peaks and troughs with everything, but this is like a growth period, and it's to change people's perception of things. And this is the problem. Not so problematic. It depends how you look at it. There are a larger group of people that have been in lockdown for a few months and they didn't learn anything. And so when you've got a collective that does that, then there's a pause for everyone, because the lesson here is that we are all connected. But some people forget that when they're doing things that don't improve others' lives as well as their own, or they don't sort of consider other people. Look, no offense, but my brother, he forgot my mum's birthday and she's just recovered from cancer. No offense, but now this includes me as well. Like, even my guides were dragging me today because they were like, Jale, you shouldn't view it like that. This is not up to you to be judge and jury about my brother. And I was like, yeah, you're right. It's judgmental for me to view it like that. But I'm viewing it from a personal perspective, because obviously I know what's going on and there's people losing their lives, but they are right in what the guides are saying, which is, it's not up to you to have an opinion on that. This is up to us to deal with. And they were right by that. So pay attention for the niggles you're getting, because especially when we're shown a reality that we're not happy with, it's to help us create and shape something that we are going to be happy with. All right. And I'll be really honest with you, the longer you are in that energy, the bigger the growth is to come at the end. I'm living proof of that, in my opinion. Maybe people look at me and think, what do you know? That's fine. I'm not, I'm not bothered either way. So the important thing is because what it is this is us learning or relearning about ourselves. And you'll probably find this, the little things that we used to find enjoyment with is not so similar to what we find enjoyment with now. It's like things are shifting, and so we have to shift with it. So for example, our own inner lights, our own things that keep us afloat or uplift us, they might not be the same as what they were before. And so that's about us learning that. And from what I'm looking at here, this is the energy to do that in, is to find our own inner light. You know, that hermit card, find your own inner light. Then you're led via that kind of path, if that makes sense. All right, let's have a look. What else is going on? Oh, what's that? Wow. So this card was flipped over, but I didn't see it till now. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles here. So the Queen of Pentacles is a very grounded energy. This is someone who is secure, is very, very self-assured. This is a balanced energy. You could have Earth in your chart, Virgo, Taurus, and or Capricorn. It could also be that there is a competition over a commitment here, and or lots of energies involved in a particular love interest, and or you giving yourself time to put in an investment in you. This is an investment in you here. Five of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. It's about a reinvestment into yourself, having understood the shift and where it's changing. Okay. What else is going on here? It's not easy to find this, because again, when we're shifting, we're growing, our old interests may not just do it for us at, you know, at these kind of points in time. So we've got a Page of Cups. This is an offer. There's an offer coming in now. Yeah, it could be that you're offering it to yourself, and this is a time to recharge, because don't forget, we've got Ceres that's gone into retrograde, which is about nurturing of the self. Whenever Ceres is in retrograde, this is all about putting your nurturing energy into you. So if you've got to kind of put the brakes on into sort of where you're putting your energy externally and bring it back to you, then that's the main focus. But this is also an offer, an emotional offer. You could be getting communication as well. There could be some communication coming in via possibly someone that has something emotional to share. Could be a mother figure, could be a grandmother figure. But this could also be an offer, a love offer. All right. Could also be a love offer. Yeah. So we've got the Two of Swords here in the reverse. Someone has made a decision. So upright, this is a pause. Two of Swords is a pause, right? But in the reverse, we're moving forward. And it came out with the Queen of Pentacles. So it could be that someone's willing to reinvest in you. Maybe there was a pause and it was like, now we're continuing. Could be that you're trying to reinvest in yourself. Maybe you're pulling your energy back and putting your money into you. But this is also about offering an energy to something, someone, or yourself that you have chosen. So there's almost like there's been choices here. I did read it, Tina, but this is the thing. It's a general collective reading. If I can't, no offense, but I can't do individual. If you want an individual reading, by all means, contact me. But I can't read every single comment about someone's personal life, because it's a general collective reading, hun. Otherwise, if I did that, I'd be sat here all day reading sort of notes on things. I mean, I'd love to do that. But again, this is a group reading. Okay, so we've got the Six of Swords here. Six of Swords here. Yeah, and I'm just telling you as well. I'm just telling you. All right. I can't, because this is the thing. If it's up to you, you're more than happy to post, you know, your comments in this chat, but I can't respond to every single one of them, because I'm as I say, this is a group reading. You know, it's a general collective reading. So Six of Swords in the reverse. This is someone's actually paused something here, reassessed it, and is now changing their mind possibly. So if someone's made a decision around you, and maybe they chose another option. It's like they've paused and they're reconsidering this option now. So again, in the reverse, this is moving on to calmer waters, but someone's, maybe they've realized that by, you know, this situation that they chose one option, and now they're in this pause state because they know it's not going anywhere, and they're possibly reconsidering coming back towards you. But this is a commitment. This is an actual commitment here. There was more than one option, and there was more than one energy that this person was choosing. Look, 10 of Swords. This is an ending here. So we've got the 6 of Swords here in the reverse and the 10 of Swords. Something is coming to a close that someone possibly chose. Maybe they went in one direction here. Maybe they made an investment in one area. It's been on pause, and now that has ended, and they're reassessing what exactly they're going to be doing. And this is what they're doing at the moment. Hanged Man. So if this situation has ended, that let's say, for example, because this is what I'm getting, there was more than one option. Someone chose an option, and now it's not working out, right? They know it's not working out, but this is on pause until they understand what they're going to do next. The likeliness is that they're going to come out of that situation and come back towards you. But at the moment, it's on pause because I think they're trying to reassess absolutely everything. I'll be honest, Joanna, I feel like this is relevant to the conversation we had yesterday. I'll be honest with you. But it's not just for one person. This is a few of you's energy here. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Wands, which is public recognition. So there's an acknowledgement here. Let's have a look. What else is going on here, please, Spirit? What is going on? Wow. Again, a pause. 4 of Swords. So that came out with the Hanged Man. This is taking time out for rest. This is taking time out to rest, to try and recalibrate. This is like a meditation, almost like someone's trying to meditate to make a decision here. I'm hearing fall from grace. This is what I'm hearing, a fall from grace. Someone in their mind tried to do the honorable thing. They went in a direction that they thought was the most sensible solution. This is the most sensible solution. But the reason this whole decision came about was because it was like they fed into an illusion. This is the thing. Whoever this is trying to do the honorable thing, which I give my hat goes off to them, because again, they're trying to be a good person. The problem with it is they bought into an illusion, and that illusion is falling down around them, which is, if I stay here, this situation will be okay because I can try and help it. It's like someone's putting their energy into something that they're projecting. It's over. It's over now. It feels possibly karmic, if I'm totally honest with you. But I feel like they're mourning the realization of this. I feel like they're mourning the realization of this because it's like they've built up a picture in their mind of what they want to do, and the picture's not matching it. And so what do? Do you go with your head or your heart? This is someone in an awakening, but they don't know they're actually having a spiritual awakening, because everything that they're reviewing and they're assessing here is falling down around them, and it's like they're reevaluating what these things actually mean and what it means to them, as in what they place value on, if that makes sense. There's something about, I don't know if Christina's watching here, but I keep getting this time energy. Something about time sensitive. I don't know if someone's got in their mind that time is running out. They're saying it's him. They're saying it's him. So if you're dealing with a masculine here, that there's a masculine worrying about time running out. Maybe they think that you're going to move on, possibly. Or they know that you're fed up. Let's see. Four of Pentacles. Now it's interesting because Four of Pentacles typically is a very defensive. It can be a bit of the energy of the miser. Don't want to invest. Don't want to sort of, you know, send any energy out. Don't want a bit of a defensive energy. But this one, something's coming to you. Can you see? So if I find a typical Four of Pentacles cards, it's usually a man holding coins, and it's like the card of the miser. This one, can you see she's holding a butterfly, and it's like, is she giving it? Is she taking it? What is she doing? It's a tentative move. This feels like, I don't know why it's suddenly taking years to focus. This feels like a tentative offer. Again, it's like this Page of Cups. This feels like a tentative offer. It's like someone's going to test the water. They want to. They want to. But they're paused at the moment. They want to, but they're considering it. Someone is considering an offer. And I've got in my head, I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. Right. Oh no, please don't make me get upset and cry. Oh no, look, Three of Swords. This is loss. This is someone, it's like someone feels like this is heartbreak. That they know they want to offer something, but it's like they're trying to heal, they're trying to purge. They feel totally disconnected when they're not around you. Oh no. And I think as well, it's they're mourning this illusion that they'd invested in, possibly as well. Yeah, look, Page of Fire in the bottom of the deck. This is a communication here. Wow. Oh my goodness. This is coming. It's coming. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. This is an offer. Now, okay, albeit a little bit of a token offer here, but we're not going to bite the hand that feeds us, you know, because we've also got the Page of Cups. So this is a genuine offer, I'll be honest with you. But it's like they're doing it while they're mourning this kind of previous thing that's closed out for them. But I'm hearing it's on its way. Why am I smiling? Why am I smiling? It's like they're mourning, that they're in the middle of mourning that old life. Oh my, what did I say about the Hermit? What did I just tell you about the Hermit? They're finding their own inner light. Can you see it's like they've shut themselves in to try and recalibrate themselves, to mourn this energy. And when they're ready, they're going to let themselves out, because look, they've got the keys here. So that it's like so if there's been a disconnect between you and them, there's a self-imposed disconnect here in order to, oh my goodness. The number 9. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Right. Thank you for saying that. I've got to tell you this. The number 9 is September, but get this. So I've been having a little dig, yeah, because obviously I'm a Scorpio moon and I like to dig. That's just my nature. So I was, I don't know if you remember me telling you this, but the last live I said it felt like there's this energy. In fact, I think it was Mondays as well, where I said there's this energy that's coming and I can't place it. And then I had that weird dream on Wednesday. But I was like, no, there's something else. And I looked, and then Ceres went into retrograde, and I'm like, no, it's not that. And I can feel it because, again, I'm a geo empath. I feel shifts in the earth. I know, Joanna, yeah. But get this, right? So at the moment, we've got Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto in retrograde in Capricorn, right? And as you know, this is absolutely stationary at the moment and also regressing based on the fact that there's a retrograde going on through Capricorn, and it's not due to kind of go direct and pass out of Capricorn until February. So it will go, they'll all kind of different, they're going to go direct different dates, but around October, November, it will start progressing forward. And then roughly around February, it will just transition into Aquarius, which basically what that means is there's a lot less heavy energy. Now, you're probably sat here going, are you actually insane? Like, do I have to wait till October, November? It's because of this general collective energy we all have to learn. We're a group, we're a team, it's a collective, hence the name collective. So guess what? Guess what else is in that collective group of planets? Cupid. And do you remember when I pulled that card out and there was a bow in the middle? Do you remember that card? I think it was the last reading or the reading before. And I think, I'm trying to remember what card it was, that there was a bow that was placed. Yes, Joanna. Yes, it was a bow placed as if it wasn't being used. Now, in case anyone is confused here, Cupid in classical terms is the cherub that has the bow and arrow to shoot the lovers and they're in love. So the Cupid pulls back his bow, makes the shot, and then shoots one or the other, right, to wake them up. So again, you might want to have a look into the classical theory behind Cupid and what the symbology is. But guess what is, because this is actually in retrograde at the moment. Cupid is currently in retrograde in between Saturn, Pluto, and Jupiter in Capricorn. And guess when it goes direct? At the end of August. At the end of August, it goes direct, but it will still be in Capricorn, and Capricorn is the masculine energy, all right? When it transitions into Aquarius is that wider scope, is that wider view. It's going from a view of seeing nothing to seeing everything. It's freedom. Joanna, honestly. Yeah. I mean, this is the thing. I've done this 12 years, and every time I get these little synchronized energies and validations, it still blows my mind. But the point being here is that if you're having this energy between now and September, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised, because it's a timing thing. Do you remember when we were getting the symbology about the roses and the different color roses? Right? You don't pick a flower before it's bloomed. You never do that, because what happens? It stops growing, doesn't it? There's a time for everything. And this is about divine timing. This is about the universe. Now we're looking around us thinking, oh my goodness, this is awful. This is awful. But is it? In the grand scheme of things, is this our little hermit mode time when we're in our little incubation period, in our chrysalis? Or is it the time that we're, growing and understanding things, ready to grow into that kind of caterpillar, to then, transition into that butterfly, which is then ready to spread its wings? Because butterflies are about transformation. She knows. 4 is an investment. 4 is also Cancerian energy. You're investing in you. You're investing in you. You're putting you're topping your own cup up. They're topping their own cup up until it's time. I keep getting crazy mermaid past life situations going on here as well. I keep getting symbology here for mermaids. Someone's trying to travel to you and they're trying to fight tooth and nail to do that. I just keep hearing, I want to make amends. Interesting. So yeah, the 9 is Virgo energy. So Virgo season may be interesting. Oh my goodness. We've got the Page of Wands. This is the 3rd page we've had. There could be an age difference between you and this person, possibly. So we've had the Page of Water, the Page of Wands, and the Page of Earth. The only thing we don't have is the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is that truth, that viewing, you know, understanding. That communication. Because again, sword is usually communication. Someone is hesitant here because I feel like they're not. This is the way I'm getting it. Some of you are going to get this communication and it's going to be a little slow building. And for others of you, it's like, you know, when you get stick or twist, it's like, do you wait for the energy to shift and then there's a larger offer, or do you do it now? There's someone's debating this here. Do I make an offer? Do I wait? Or do I wait and make a bigger offer later? Or do I make an offer now? Someone's in like their mixed minds about what to do. What do I do? Do I wait? Do I bide my time? They're confused. They're trying to understand what to do. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. So this is interesting here. Bottom of the deck, we've got the 9 of Wands. This is the wounded warrior energy. This is someone who is trying to work through the healing. That is trying to, again, they're trying to cultivate this healing energy. They're trying to understand their growth and their path, which is why they're in mixed minds, because they're like, am I ready for this? What do I do? Now, interestingly, we've got the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, upright, this is the single person card, and it's also about abundance and manifestation. They're having difficulty manifesting. They're trying to manifest something here, and I feel like their energy is a little bit blocked. Again, it's because of this confusion. There's a confusion here around them that is causing a little block in energy, which is why they don't know what to do. Again, Cancerian season is very much like that. They may also have Cancer in their chart. I think they're going to come forward anyway, because that's 6 of Cups. This is about a reconciliation. I'm just hearing the pull is too strong. The pull in is too strong. So it may be that they close something out and come towards you and they're single, but it's like it goes almost from sort of like 0 to like 100. So they close something out, they end something somewhere else, and they're not single for long, because then they come back towards you. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands. This is someone that sees a future. They just keep talking about Cupid now. Do you know what makes me laugh? I feel like this is going to happen way before September for some of you. And there's something about the north wind. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's a timing thing, but they just keep talking about the north wind. Oh, look. Yeah, look, 5 of Pentacles. It's like they feel empty. This is really sweet. There's a notable loss when you're, this is really sweet. There's a notable loss when your presence isn't around them. They can sense it. It's a very clear loss. They feel left out in the cold. They're trying to give to themselves here. It's interesting. Whatever energy they've been around, someone is not giving to them. And so it's confusing their mind about how to give and how to receive and what the balance is like. They're running on empty. This whole situation has got them running on empty. And you know, when you, again, like I said at the beginning, when you're feeling that kind of energy of around you, there's nothing. It's very arid conditions. It's like, when is this going to end? This is the energy they're in. So if you're sat here going, yeah, this is also the energy I'm in, you need to double check, is this you or is this your masculine's energy? So if you're feeling very low, are you picking up on their energy? Is it your energy or theirs? Also, who's around them? Are you picking up on what's going on around them? Now, you can ask Archangel Michael to cut any negative cause, ties and attachments. That will hopefully recalibrate that energy. But it's also designed to serve a recognition or a little indicator of that's when you need to top yourself up, because you're a reflection or a mirror image of them. And so if they're going through this loss, then there's something within you that's also feeling that as well. So it's about acknowledging the mirror and the signs, because that's going to help you through this journey. Okay, that's an interesting card. So we've got the 7 of Swords here. This is possible theft, loss, possible cheating, a little bit sneaky behavior. Let's clarify this. I don't know if they're willing to admit any or all of this information. Okay, let's have a look. I'm going to use another deck to clarify, because obviously we're not going to use one deck with half the cards that have already been pulled. So this is the After Tarot deck by the names are interesting. Pietro Eligo, Corinne Kenner, and artwork by Julia Francesca. Yeah, the Massaglia. I'm apologizing in advance for butchering those names. So the 7 of Swords. What is this, please? Clarify this. Clarify 7 of Swords. They're trying to sneak off without a chapter being closed. Oh my, guess what card has just come out here? This is the Page of Swords. They're debating whether to reach out before their current situation is over. So if they're let's say they're in a karmic relationship, they are debating whether to reach out. I've got to laugh. It's not funny, because it's like, you know, they're debating whether to reach out before their situation has been resolved. I don't know why I keep laughing. Why am I laughing? It's not funny. Someone's saying in my head it is. Marvelous. Just what I don't need. Right, let's have a look. Clarify the 7 of Swords, Spirit, please. Internet, please don't mess up. Thank you. What is the Seven of Swords, Spirit? Can you clarify the Seven of Swords? Do you know what's really interesting? They want your advice. They don't know what to do. And like, this is why I'm laughing, because I'm like, can you imagine if they contact you and they're like, well, I don't know what to do? And like, you're going to sit there and go, yeah, you need to leave your person you're with. You can't say, you know what I mean? That's not up for you to say. But I feel like that's what they're wanting for some of you. So I don't know how you're going to feel about that, but that's a little bit like, I don't know how I feel about that either. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, what do you mean? Now, I get it, because I feel like someone's getting annoyed with me here. We're not going to laugh at that, because obviously I think genuinely they are possibly a little bit confused. In which point, obviously, we try and not to judge that. Yeah, it's like they want you to be the... I've got to laugh because it's kind of funny. It is and it isn't. It's like they kind of want you to be the one to make the decision. So when it all goes wrong, this is like, it's like they don't know what to do. Now, if there's a genuine need for advice, then we're going to be open-minded and understand that. But if it's, hang on, let me just see here. What is the actual real reason behind this? Because I feel like, why do I feel like there's a loophole being implemented here? You know, when you just kind of like, is this a loophole? Because, you know, you're either going to do this above board or not at all. Because what a crap way of starting something off. King of Wands. So this is... Someone's not happy about my analysis of this. Bupesh, it's a general collective reading, so there should be a message in there, hopefully, for everyone watching. What is the King of Wands here? You've got to be joking. Clarify the King of Wands. I think this is how I'm reading this energy. They want, if you've cut off contact and said, you need to decide, they want to discuss something with you before they make a decision. Okay, that's how I'm going to leave it. Now, is there a possibility that there's a bit of sneakiness going on here? That is up to you to read if there's any red flags, all right? And obviously we use discernment. We're not going to just be idiots, no offense, and suck and believe everything. I don't know why I said suck. Believe it. Mercury retrograde. We're not going to believe everything that everyone is telling us, because obviously we use discernment. But if you feel like it's a genuine communication and they genuinely don't know what to do, maybe they don't have people to reach out to. But I feel like there's a little bit of a 50-50 here where I kind of want to say, is this... But see, the other thing that's stopping me from making a judgment is, like, I think they don't trust anyone enough to give them... I think possibly there's also people around them that don't fully understand the situation, which possibly is why they want to speak to you. That's how I want to say it. Okay. For some reason, they don't want me to use those cards. Right, what else, please? What else is going on? What do our people need to know here? Wow. Someone's... For some of you, this is a legitimate offer. Ace of Pentacles. So it's like... they're coming forward, possibly still attached or around someone. And some of you, it might be a bit like sneaky, but there is also an energy here where it's genuinely real. And they do want, they're not mucking around. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. Now, I think we all know what this could mean. Is she wearing clothes? I don't think she's actually wearing any clothes. So there's a lantern here. There's a burning fire, let's say. Let's just leave it at that. We're on YouTube, so we can't really go into that much other information here. Which way is this? This is interesting. I'm just trying to clarify this card because it's very Joanna. It's very contradictory. Okay, I understand this. This makes sense. Okay, so if they're in an existing commitment, and I'm talking long-term relationship and or married, this is done. We've got death card. That this is over. Death. The death is, I mean, at the end is the beginning. There's a transitional energy to it. We've also got call in reverse, right? And then to clarify call in reverse, we've got temperance in reverse. So the reason it's over, hello Stacey, I hope you're doing well. So the reason it's over is, again, then they're not viewing this as able to sort of build on or anything. They're not seeing this as an energy that can be repaired. They're not seeing what they're moving away from as something that can be pieced back together. They're not called to it. They're not drawn to it anymore. It's they've outgrown it. They've outgrown the situation, and that's why they're. So it's like they know that they've outgrown it, and I think that they're trying to speak, because I feel like this is how I want to say it is. They don't want to leave a situation until they know how you're feeling. But bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a shift. This is also divine timing. That's how I want to say it. It's like they're that they are definitely being called to speak to you about this and what their moves will be before actually doing something. That's how I want to say it. What else is going on, please? For all the new people joining, welcome, hello, and thank you for your likes. I appreciate you. Wow. But this is the call. That this is where they are called to. This is where they are called to, and that's you. That's now, interestingly, bottom of the deck, we've got the star. Now the star is actually Aquarius, which is February, end of January, beginning of February. What did I say earlier about February? But also, what did we have recently in the eclipse? We had the North Star conjunct the North Node, which is that GPS directional navigational system that leads people to where they need to go. North Node is that soul mission where your soul is being led. North Star is that it leads people back home, doesn't it? The North Star. Sailors used to use that in the olden days to understand which direction they were going in. Again, we've got water references here and possible references, mermen, mermaid references. You've got something unlocking, because this is the last card of the Major Arcana. The card after that is the Fool. I think they're coming to terms with the fact that this is they're ending something here, or they're moving out of an energy. Let's have a look. So we've got the King of Cups energy. This is Cancer, Pisces, and or Scorpio energy. So upright, this is the King of Cups. Very strong Neptunian energy. Neptune is actually currently in retrograde in Pisces. But in reverse, this is someone that's struggling with their emotions. Okay, on bottom of the deck, we've got Tower. The structure is coming down. It's like they don't know how to understand what's going on. They don't know how to understand. They're trying to find their inner light. They're trying to find their balance, but their balance is gone. You are the balance. They know there's a Tower moment that's going to happen. They know there's a Tower moment, and I'm just hearing they don't think they can do it without you. They don't think they can do it without you. I think you possibly are their kind of support network and or their rock. That's how I want to say it, possibly. Now, they could also have other things going on, which means that they're also wanting your advice with. It might not be that they want advice just on this. It could be that they've got other things they want advice on. But again, look, we've got call. So someone is desperate to get your attention. I shouldn't laugh because, I mean, it's kind of funny the way they're doing it, but it's like, and can you see that there's the angel with the trumpet? This is very much that call to action, call to decide, call to communicate. It's like someone's trying to get your attention. Now, don't forget, we've got Mercury in retrograde until the 12th, and we've got 2 week shadow periods. So communication may be a little bit up and down between now and then. Just be aware of that. So if you do decide to reach out, or if they decide to reach out, don't be surprised the communication might be a little bit bumpy. We've also got what's come out again is the Star. So this is hope. This is healing. They might even want to reach out, or you to reach out, because they want healing, because they are struggling here. So again, with that energy at the beginning where they're trying to find what, you know, their hope, their happiness, and they're not able to do that. And they want to reach out and speak to you because I feel like they feel like they're lacking that energy. Oh my goodness. They're trying to give me the same cards because it's like a multifaceted messages. They know it's not over with you. If you've got to a point with this person where they said, I'm done, I'm going this way, or maybe they didn't even do that, maybe they ghosted you and they just went in a different direction, they know it's not over with you. World in reverse. They know it's not over. They know it's not over with you. They know there's more to come. One sec, my throat's going weird. This is the last of my moon water I'm drinking as well. Yes, I made enough moon water to sink a ship. Just because. But that is the actual last of my moon water that I made. Wow. This energy, they're all over the place. They don't know what to do. Hang on. What is the Ace of Swords reverse? I feel like I want to cry. Yeah, thanks, Stacey. Yeah, it's I charged it via the eclipse energy, the full moon that was in Capricorn. So you put a glass bottle outside and then you charge it. Before the sun goes down, you put it out. You make sure that it's a glass bottle and it's filtered. Don't use anything that is like rubbish water. Make sure it's distilled or filtered. You put it outside, you charge it overnight, and then it's like rocket fuel. Because it's like, I'll be honest with you, the energy that you can like get in that water, I'll be honest with you, it's amazing. It tastes so much different. So we've got the Ace of Swords here, right, in the reverse. there's a lack of clarity and or truth that they were trying to kid themselves, essentially. Little bit of a delusional energy and or illusion. Okay, as I mentioned before, we've got the 7 of Cups. Again, choices, decisions. I'm trying to put this in a really polite way, but it's like, and I get it, because again, it's very difficult sometimes when you're not used to reading energy to read it, but it's starting to slowly dawn on them what exactly this is, and they're piecing things together at the moment. And I feel like there's an energy here of a remorse almost, because, okay, Spirit is saying they effed up, or they think that's what they think they did. Because look, we've got death again, so endings. All right, this is how they're viewing it, right? So, AKA, if they've made a choice or what they thought, they went down one road, they're slowly dawning on them. We've got the Hierophant with the Tower. This is, things collapsing down around them, things that kind of maybe were needing to be closed out are slowly getting closed out. But we've also got the 2 of Swords. So this is almost like an energy of they were holding on for dear life because they didn't want to acknowledge you and the feelings they had, King of Cups, because they knew it would change everything. And it would mean that the energy around them, 7 of Cups and Ace of Swords reversed, would become very apparently not suitable, which means changes are afoot. And this energy doesn't like change. There's an energy here that is, I'm hearing, afraid of change because it makes them feel unsettled and or unbalanced, which I'm Taurus and I can relate to that, but I've been used to it all my life, so I'm now a little bit better at dealing with it. But this energy's been through a lot that I'm reading for. This collective group of people that I'm reading for, they've been through a lot, and they feel like they haven't quite healed, which is why for them it's very difficult, because they feel like they just want a rest. It's like they're fed up. They're fed up of this continuing of pain and trouble. Like this, and the collective or group that I'm channeling for, they feel like they've gone through a lot. And so for them, the fact that their whole world is changing, as well as the actual world, is a lot for them to deal with, which is why it's taking them some time. All right. So without me being judgy and going, they're all sort of, they can't handle it. Yeah, because it's a lot for them to deal with. It's like they've built something around this, and yeah, look, can you see that this energy here again? This is why they're scared that when they offer this, is it going to be enough? Are you going to turn it down because you think, oh well, that's rubbish? But in their eyes, it's everything. But in their eyes, it's everything. So they're very concerned when they come forward to you that you are going to maybe not receive it very well. They're scared that what they think they're offering, you're going to misread it. Do you remember what we said before about, you got to, use discernment? They're scared that you're going to misread the offer, and it's going to look like, it's shiz, I can't swear on YouTube, man. They get really weird. They block my readings. I've got to, it's annoying for me too. Trust me. Again, that last naughty reading we did, I felt like there was eyes on me everywhere. Like, you know what I mean? And it's annoying. That's why I'm thinking about doing Instagram lives, because then we can just talk about everything, naughty stuff, not naughty stuff. Anyway, might do a late night 18+ one. Queen of Cups, Queen of Water. They're hoping you're going to be in this energy of, this is a very receptive, emotional, sensitive, feminine energy. Now, I'm also picking up another message here. This is the Mother energy. Bottom of the deck is Strength. So this is they feel that you're extremely sensitive. And then you've got a very balanced feminine energy to you, which they're not used to, I'm hearing. I feel like whatever energy's been around them, it wasn't very nurturing. What else can you tell me, please? What other messages are needing to come out, please, Spirit? What else can you tell me? Okay, now this like Cupid's trying to get me here. Look, love. Plain and simply, they love you. Can you see? I'm hearing taming the beast. So can you see strength? She's stroking the lion. Again, with that feminine, very, very open, nurturing, feminine, soft energy. I'm hearing taming the beast. As you can see, the lion here. The lion's being tamed. There's an energy here of someone feeling like they're not understood. People don't understand them. That they're destined to be alone. That they're destined to not be understood. She understands them. You understand them. They're not used to that. And it scared them. They're not used to it. They're not used to it. Now I feel like I'm going to cry. And I'm just hearing, I'm sorry for everything I've caused. I'm so sorry for everything I've caused. It wasn't my intention. I don't know why I do these things sometimes. Now also with Leo, the strength and love card. I mean, this is very Leo energy. We've got lion. Wow. Wow. You are their empress. Wow. And can you see, look, this is harvest. Look at the harvest references. And when's harvest? September. I'm fairly sure, because don't forget, Empress is Libra and Taurus. And Libra is October. So the end of September, beginning of October. Wow. I keep hearing Cupid every 3 minutes. Wow. One more card and then we'll go to oracles. Wow. It's like the curtains have opened and it's like they know. This is this. My heart is like, wow. Now we've got an anticlimax because it's got the Hanged Man. This is what they're coming to terms with. This is what they're coming to terms with. Do you know what's really interesting here? Get this. We've got the number 3. We've got the number 6. Don't know if you can see that. The number 3, the number 6. And you're like, oh, I know what's next. I know what's next. It's like they're just... Because look, guess what the next number is? So it's in... You might have something around the number 3. Oh, Lisa. Do you know what? I love this. Sometimes I hate the fact that I want to cry. Sometimes it's really good that I want to cry because usually I can't cry. You know, sometimes when you've been strong for too long and it's like very difficult for you to cry. And so they try and break me down a little bit to make me cry. I feel like sometimes when I do these readings, they're trying to knock me into like that, you know. It does, Karen. It really does. But do you know, it's weird because I'll be honest with you, it really does. So my heart's like, even the fact that when you've just said that, it really does feel like a fairy tale, doesn't it? Very romantic. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Whoever this is for, you have to let me know. You absolutely have to let me know. When this happens, I want to know, because someone got engaged recently and I was like, why didn't you tell me that? That was like, that's huge. So when you have to let me know, and yes, it was someone that subscribes on this channel. They just got engaged. Yeah, I'm gonna cry too. Like, well, all. Oh my goodness. Right, let's pull some oracle cards. I want to go with the starseed oracle here. There's something calling me in this deck. Karen, I'll keep my fingers crossed for everyone. You have to let me know. Like, I tell this to everyone, and I'll be honest with you, like, there was a lady, and she's not on this channel, and I did ask her if I'm okay. I'm not going to give her too specific information, but I did ask her if I'm okay to kind of give this information. She said, yeah. 2 years. She was arguing with me for 2 years. Oh, it's never going to happen. I'm like, I'm telling you now. She was like, no. She was arguing with me over and over. They've just got together. And I was like, okay, yeah. Now what? You've just argued with me for 2 years. You literally even screamed at me at one point, and I was like, listen, this is not going to work for me. Yeah, if you're not gonna... Now we're all laughing about it, but at the time it was like, I was so stressed. I was like, I don't know what to do to help you here. Like, yeah, 2 years. I was there. We went through this for 2 years. I'm on my own journey, and I'm really, you know what I mean? It's like, oh my goodness. Right, let's see. So listen, and another thing, don't ever doubt quarantine. I've also heard someone going for, because this is the thing in England, you can run. You can't, like, you're not allowed out, but you can go for exercise. I know someone that met someone when they were out exercising. So don't ever say quarantine's not going to let people meet anyone, because it really does. Again, they were running. They were literally doing exercise, and this person came up to them, and they'd been seeing each other for a while, exercising, but they never spoke until about 3 days ago. What is it with this very Lemurian energy and like mer energy? Whale and orca elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. This is some very old, very deep connections that are slowly coming together here. I'll be really honest with you. There are some real strong twins, beacons of light that are coming together. And again, you know your capabilities. So if you times that by, a collective amount of twin flames that are also able and capable, imagine what's going to be shifting on this planet. Because that's what essentially twins are here to do, isn't it? They're anchors of light. Yeah, look, perspective. What did I say about the Hanged Man? And also looking at the reality and trying to shift perspective. We've got perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. Right, let's have a look. We're going to go with... Let's do a Nature's Whispers. We haven't got all super emotional with the Nature's Whispers for a while. I used to have a lot of guys watching my channel. They've all probably turned off going thinking, come on. They're probably all sat there thinking, I don't buy into this mushy stuff. Sorry about that. I apologise. We're in Cancer season, man. We've got to go with it. Right, let's see. Final message. Let's see. Thank you for your likes, by the way. I appreciate you. Oh, look. You are worth it. With the lotus flower, look. Oh my goodness, and look, she's a sea. Oh my goodness, the ship's coming in. What did I say about this, the navigational system where they guide the ship in? Am I going mad? I said about the star, the North Star guides people home. What? Oh, she's lit a fire for him so he can find his way. Oh my goodness, I've got goosebumps. I can't talk. Why am I shaking? Can you see on that water? I'm not even joking you. Can you see on the water? Look, I don't know if you're going to see this, but can you see the rainbow water? This is insane. Stacey, it's going to be download season for the next 6 months. Can you imagine what's going to be like? I'm going to turn on live one day and I'm going to be like, different human beings going to sit here and you'll be like, who is this? And I'll be like, it's Jale. I don't know why I said that, but I feel like I had to say it. Hello, boss lady. So get this. By the way, if you are about, if you need to go and like have a strong drink after this, I understand you, right? Can you see in the clouds? Why am I crying? Why am I crying? This is ridiculous. Oh, but this is, oh my goodness, right? Get this. So you've got, look at this lotus flower here, right? I don't know what, okay, I'm getting annoyed with myself where I'm doing this every 3 seconds, but it's because I'm getting excited, so I apologize. Can I just say, if you don't already know this deck, the Nature's Whispers Oracle card deck by Angela Hartfield, Josephine Wall, the illustrator here is insane. The illustrations, the artwork was by Josephine Wall. Shout out to Josephine Wall, just FYI. So I'm going to stop moving the card now. Can you see here, you've got this lotus flower that's coming from the clouds. So the lotus flower comes from the silt, doesn't it? And all the rubbish. And when it's ready, it floats to the surface. Why is it coming from a cloud? It's like a spiritual blessing. It's like spirit have backed it. And it's like they're showing their cards. They're like, this is time. Again, the flower, when it blooms and it's time. And it's grown from the ethers. It's not of the earth. It's from the ethers. I'm never going to not be surprised by what they show me here. I'm never going to not be surprised. That's insane. Okay, guys, this was your reading. Hopefully that's been of some help. Thank you so much for all your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions. I don't know why my internet's doing this. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all your support. Thank you for your likes, guys. Upload for Gemini will be later on, next few hours. And then obviously we're going to continue for the second part of the July readings. What month are we in? Yeah, July. So, guys, obviously we are on a Friday night. So make sure you have a wonderful weekend. Try and look after yourselves. Try and find the little things to kind of keep you lifted up and your vibration high. It's really important to do that. But I will obviously be seeing you hopefully on Monday. Until next time, take care.